Hi guys, I'm Dr. Riya, and in today's video what we are going to do is talk about facial shaving and the best way to do it. Now this video is going to have everything that you need to know about facial shaving. It's going to be a little long video, but I wanted to make sure that this is a one-stop place where you get to learn everything. You don't have to go and see another couple of videos to understand and to do shaving, but a lot more confidently. The first thing is I had a bath. You want to have a hot shower or at least have a good facial steam, because that is the best time to cut your hair when it is wet, because it's easy to break, it's easy to cut. The cut is going to be a little rounded because as the hair dries back it becomes a rounded and a very gentle cut. So the first is we have a clean face. Clean face, just had a bath, so everything is nice and hydrated. Now there are a few tools that you're going to need. For shaving you can use two tools. One is this razor, Venus, the one that your dad uses. A lot of people say that you should not be using this, but I really feel that these are so much easier to use, and when I'm using these I can be a little more carefree. And the second one is using something like this, a single blade razor to remove your hair. You need to be a little precise. A lot of people feel very scared to use something like this on the face because you feel like you might just slit your cheek or something. I don't know. So these are the two tools that I'm going to talk about. I'll try to explain how to use both of them properly. I'm not going to say one is better, one is not better. Whatever you feel confident using on your face, use it. There's no hard and fast rule. Alright, the next thing that we're going to use is some kind of a gel on your face to lubricate. A lot of people tend to use oils. I feel like oils are good, they give lubrication, but that's not the purpose of oiling. And a lot of times when you're shaving and using oil, you clog your pores with the oil. Not something that I would recommend. You can use a gel, any kind of gel, aloe vera gel, that works as well. You can use some hydrating slippery glidey serum as well, that works as well. The next thing that we want is the razors. Obviously these are the two that I'm going to talk about. I used to use the cheap twinkle razors before, and compared to that I really started enjoying these ones, only because I did not know that I really do need a different or a better quality razor and I should invest in a good razor. But what happened is, a few days back I did a collaboration on Instagram with Kamezi, and that is when I came across this product, and that is when I realized that a good razor, the handle, the grip, the blade quality, the blade thickness, all these factors can actually change the way you feel while shaving, the way it gives you a grip, the comfort while, like, I love the shape of this. It's like it is a very small change, okay? These are not very big things, but those small things really do add up, especially while you're removing your hair. You feel a lot more confident and comfortable. The blade is of a lot better quality, and it's not a flimsy blade compared to what the one that I was using before had. Along with that, there are a few good moisturizers that I would recommend, and a few other products that I've added over here that we'll talk about a little later in the video as the topics come back. Now I do shave regularly, so I don't have a lot of ongoing severe growth. I still let them grow, but there's not that much growth on my hair that I'll be able to demonstrate, because I really do enjoy keeping my face clean. When I shave, I feel like everything looks so much better on my face. If I don't shave, my face really does look very how many times should you be using this? You should not use one razor for more than 5 times. That's what I would recommend, because once it starts getting blunt, you're not going to get a good shave. Another thing is, make sure that you're cleaning your blade with a sanitizer or rubbing alcohol or even acetone. Just dip it in it and let it air dry and then recap it. Otherwise bacteria is going to grow on this. You don't want that. Just keep these tools really clean. Any tools, shaving tools, dermaplaning tools that you use on your face, make sure that you're keeping them clean. Why do you need to use lubrication? Is the only reason is, when you're doing this motion, it should not feel rough. Like when you get a in-clinic dermaplaning, we do it directly on really dry skin, but those blades are ultra sharp. But when you're doing it yourself, just for the ease, just for adding some extra comfort, make sure that you're using a lubricant so that this slips. Otherwise there will be a lot of friction and also irritation. And the first thing that is going to happen is, I'm going to use this Gillette on my face. Okay, since my face is already moist, alright. Okay, just spread however you want. What I do is I usually go in sections. The first one is going to involve this, alright, and this is quite simple to use. Like, this is a very easy trick, but what you want to do is, if you're using one for your body and one for your face, just keep different blades, you know, to don't mix your body and this razor. Make sure that this razor is again sharp and clean. And how to clean it: dip it in your sanitizer or rubbing alcohol, or even acetone works. Now you can get any kind of gel, you can use a foam. I'm just going to show you a couple of different options so that you know what you like. Now when you're using a foam, the best part about foam is when you glide on, you know that you've done that area, so you don't go on one area too many times. With this, I just go one single time, done. One single swipe, done. Okay, so the only thing that you have to do is done. Just go along your hair growth, wherever it is, whatever it is. And that's all. That's how easy it was to remove the hair. I don't know if you can see it. You can see the hair particles over there, and then wash it off. Like, wash it in water and then use it again. Now I want to show you how I use this. Now this is how the shape is. This is the razor. Now what you're supposed to do is just hold, just feel comfortable holding it however you like. And when you're using it, what you want to do is you want to have this angle like this. Okay, just go down and down. So the motion is going to be, I'm using this, just the shaving gel, to demonstrate how I'm going to do that. These. Okay, I'm using a ear butter. Just spread it, make a nice even coat. And again, why am I going in sections? It's only because you can sort of, when you go in sections, what you can do is just do this much part, go to the next part, so that there's not too much of overdoing it. And also because when you're using gels like these kind of dry out, so you just don't want your gel to dry out, so you can just do one part, then the other part, then the other part, however you like it. A few rule of thumbs when you're doing your hair like this is always along the hair growth direction. That is, most of the time it's going to be downwards over here, not in the opposite direction. It's very irritating. You'll have acne and everything, irritation. Do not press this too hard, just be very light. It's just supposed to, you know, glide over your skin, not too hard. Third is add lubrication, which we've already done. Around the eye area, we're not going to shave. Around the, wherever you feel like, you know, you don't know how to hold it, just skip those areas. You don't have to take the risk of it at all. If you have any pimples like this, or any active pimples, blemishes, don't go over them. Otherwise, you're just going to cut that blemish with this. The infection is going to spread anywhere. If you have anything ongoing on your skin, just skip that place. With the brows, do a plucker and just a little bit of hair removal with this. But you have smaller size razors, which are linked down below. Everything that I'm going to talk about is going to be linked down below. Go check it out. Those razors are very good when you're doing your brows. If you're comfortable with this, I just do my brows with it as well. If you have any sensitive areas, skip those. Don't go on one area too many times. Max to max 2 times. I just go like 1 time. That's all. Alright. What I like right now, I have like a mirror in one hand, everything, but I like to pull my skin, sort of gives a grip, and then now that we've done with that one stroke, I'm going to take this, clean it off, alright, and then start going again. Now I don't have a lot of facial growth because I do this every 10 days, 15 days, so I don't know how to show you, you know, a lot of dirty hair on my face because I really don't have that much hair. Alright. If you have any redness on your face, like now these were like red spots, they might look a lot extra red. a couple of things. I just went off camera and completed shaving my entire face. You can see it looks a lot more hydrated and fresh. A few different things that I wanted to tell you is, to keep the whole face or the whole area clean, aseptic, just put everything behind. Make sure that everything on your face is as clean as possible. That's the only way to prevent acne. After you're done with shaving, I washed my face and I came, because it really ends up being very difficult to do the whole thing in front of camera. I really hope you do understand that. You can use a face wash that has active ingredients. I feel like once you're done shaving, whatever debris, dirt, bacteria that's there on your face, you need to clean it all up, because right now your face is very sensitive. If you have any clogged pores and everything, that's going to get exacerbated. Now you can see that there's a little bit of redness on my face, and when you shave, immediately post shaving, you'll tend to have a little bit of redness come through at times, because your skin is going to get a little bit irritated. That's normal. Only after shaving. Otherwise, I use very gentle cleansers, but when I'm done with my shaving, something like this or this. And this face wash has colloidal silver and everything, which is really good if you have acne prone skin. And certainly after you're done shaving, you want something that can kill bacteria. Or you can use something like this, which has salicylic acid and AHA, that's glycolic acid, which is also a very gentle exfoliant. It will help kill all the bacteria, remove the dirt and the oil and everything. The next part is going to be the products that you should be using after your skincare. Now, just be a little careful when you do anything near your brows, because it's a blade and there's a tendency where you can just go like whoop, and you will be left with like half a brow maybe. And you just need to be careful. Now when you're done with this, you are not supposed to use any active ingredients. If you use glycolic acid, other kind of active leave-on treatments, don't use them, because your skin is very vulnerable right now. You've taken away all the dead skin just now. There's very fresh, delicate skin over here. Don't apply anything that aggravates your skin. So once you're done shaving, what you need to use are the products that are water-based and hydrating. Water-based hydration, that's what you want. Or one of these products. Both of these products are amazing, very hydrating and lightweight, and I love using them, especially when my skin does not want anything, like you don't want to use any active ingredients. Just using a little bit of hyaluronic acid serum. And along with that, just if you're using moisturizers, don't use your heavy moisturizers, use gel based moisturizer. These two are really good. I'm going to go with my Neutrogena Hydro Boost. So I use something that has salicylic acid. Now I really enjoyed this salicylic acid serum. I use this just a couple of drops in acne prone areas on my T-zone before sleeping. Not immediately after shaving, but like at least 5 to 6 hours after shaving. Or if you have acne prone skin, you can use something like benzoyl peroxide, which is also very helpful. If you have a lot of redness, what you need to do is cold compress. Cold compress will be very helpful to reduce the irritation and also the redness. A few things that people ask me very frequently is, the first one was PCOD. Now in PCOD there's hirsutism. That means that there's thicker hair growth over here, all over face in general. And I feel like hair removal by shaving is going to be by far your best option, because it's the least irritating amongst facial hair removal methods. Will your hair come back thicker? No, it will not come back thicker, because you're not interfering with the hair root. You're just trimming the hair, whatever is on the surface, you're just giving it a trim. It does not interact with what is there deep seated. The root of the hair is not at all disturbed, so the hair will not grow back thicker. What happens is, when the hair comes back, right now I have such smooth skin which has absolutely nothing. So when the hair grows back and when you touch it, it feels a little rough. You feel like, oh my god, it's such pointy and thick hair, because you're not used to having facial hair, right? So when the hair comes back, you feel like it's very dense and everything, because you've not seen hair on your face for like the last 10 days, and now you can see like long hair coming on, which were exactly the way they were before. What age can you start shaving your face? It doesn't matter, you can shave anytime you want. Generally speaking, kids don't need to shave, but anybody above 15 years, 16 years, definitely it's completely alright to shave, because you are not interfering with anything inside your body. It's just like getting a trim. Can you get a trim when you're a small baby? Yes. Can you shave? yes, it's alright. If you have sensitive skin or irritation, what you should do, it's you need to be a little more careful while shaving if you really want to shave. A lot of people, like my mom, has absolutely no facial hair, there's hardly any peach fuzz. Then you might not want to shave if you have very sensitive skin, but I get like decent hair growth, and because I'm very pale and the hair that comes is like pitch black hair, it really is sort of visible. I get a nice grey mustache and everything, so I'll just tend to shave. Makes my face look a lot more clean and shiny. It gives a good glow as well. Bleaching, waxing, threading or shaving. Bleaching is a no-no from my side. It is a bleach, and while you think that you're bleaching your hair, you're also using that bleach exactly on your, or like completely on your skin. So while it actually does bleach your hair to look golden or skin like, it also, you know, goes on your skin and bleaches your skin, which you don't want. Too harsh for your skin. It's good, it's fine for the hair on your face, but it's not good for the skin on which the hair grows. So no, definitely no bleaching. If you want to bleach this hair on your head, definitely go for it. Waxing. Now what happens is, for your mustache, waxing. For this, waxing works, but the area over here, these areas have oil glands, oil secreting glands, and they are very sensitive. So whenever you're waxing, you're pulling your hair from its root, fat karke, and that is when the root gets so stimulated, it gets angry, it gets infected with whatever germs are there on your face, and it just becomes, you end up having inflammatory acne. And I feel like you should never wax your face. I've tried it a few times, gives a lot of irritation, and especially if you're using any active ingredients, which most of you on my channel might be using. Do you get ingrown hair with facial shaving? So facial hair is a lot softer compared to the hair elsewhere on your body, so the tendency of having ingrowth on this hair, very less. But again, what helps is if you have had, you know, a lot of people who have hirsutism get ingrown hair over here and over here. So in that situation, what you need to do is regularly exfoliate. You can use salicylic acid serums on those areas, and you can deal with that problem like that. If you shave like this, you'll have a very high risk of having ingrown hair. Yeah, I think I've covered everything that I needed to cover in this video, and let me know if I've missed something. I would love to talk about that in depth. Comment down below, let me know what you want to know about shaving or what you'd want to watch next. And now it's almost my morning. I am going to go get ready. Now I really hope you enjoyed the video, and that's all for today. I hope this was informative for you. Go down, subscribe, make sure that you comment and let me know your views. Are there certain things that I probably missed, certain things that you have done differently, or whatever it is? Go down and comment. I'm just going to go and blow dry my hair now. Good night. Bye.